Good day, everyone. My name is Michael Gibson. Today I want to present my IMAP presentation for new media marketing at Full Sail University for Bamboo HR. We want to start with our audience. In a nutshell, Bamboo's HR demographics and audience is fairly simple. Our software is basically directed towards business owner and CEOs or HR personnel, pretty much of all small and medium-sized companies. Now, as far as our intentions, basically our intentions are to help companies with their human resource departments, and just to help them operate more efficiently and more productively, or as productive with less manpower than the typical structure of the old golden era or past days. As far as we don't need file cabinets and a bunch of people running around anymore. We have software and technology now, so that's basically the intentions to help our audience. Next, we have our consumer personas and roles. They are broken down into 4 categories. Due to time constraints, I won't actually go and break down every category. I can give you the subdivisions. The first 2 on this page would be the competitive persona and the spontaneous persona. Okay, and the next 2 on this slide moving forward would be the humanistic persona as well as the methodical persona. They're pretty, I would say, self-explanatory as far as if you just read the definitions and how they're supposed to be portrayed, okay? Okay, so now after we are done with personas, we want to move on to the campaign strategies and projections. There's pretty much 4 campaign types that we want to get into, okay? Okay, and the 4 types of campaigns are going to be the broad campaign, the targeted campaign, the intention-based campaign, as well as the email newsletter campaign. Okay, so what our broad campaign is meant to do is basically meant to build brand awareness to a larger audience rather than just our target audience. And for our specific campaign here, we have an ATV of $40 at a conversion rate of 75% with about 500,000 exposures. And this has projected our revenue to be about $375 from this campaign, okay? Now, as far as the main goals, I gave you the basic rundown about building brand awareness. And as far as our projections, like I said, I have those numbers posted here as well. Everyone will receive a copy of this. So if you want more insight on how we came up with these projections, they are posted on here as well. But like I said, due to time constraints, we will try to keep it to a bare minimum as far as information, okay? Okay, now next we have the target campaign, which the purpose of this campaign is to basically raise the interest level of a target from consumer or potential consumer to, actually trying to or signing up for eventually, yes, we want a subscription, but at least getting them to the free trial and free quote part of our tunnel navigation, okay, our main tunnel navigation. Now, just a second. As far as this campaign, getting lost in my notes. Hold on. We have an ATV of $48 at a conversion rate of 1% at about 400,000 exposures. And that should give us a revenue of $1,890 projected, okay? Okay, next we have our intention-based campaign, which this campaign is a little different than the other 2. This campaign is based on information we actually researched from different sources. One would be similarweb.com. It's about the keywords that are used to basically find us on the internet, right? So when somebody searches these keywords that I do have listed on here as well, we tend to come up pretty often, okay? And I posted 8 on here. These are the top 8. Now, this campaign has an ATV of $45 at a conversion rate of 2%, and it's going to be at 60,000 exposures, okay? And this has given us a revenue projected at $594 as well. Like I said, there is more information. I have another slide about the intent base, slide 11, that you can also look and gain a little more insight on this campaign as well. Okay, now for our newsletter campaign, what we like to do is we'd like to, I would say, connect, or what's the word I'm looking for? We would like to collaborate with a vendor. The vendor I've chose for the email newsletter campaign is called rankingcoach.com. Or that's the website, but they're called Ranking Coach. And basically what they're going to do is help us get our ads on newsletters, okay? And since they can be sent through email, but basically on newsletters. And what they also bring to the table as a vendor is they will help us with our brand awareness, our brand monitoring, Google Ads, our social media marketing, our reputation management, as well as our SEO, which is search engine optimization. Now, for this campaign, we have an ad projected an ATV of $45 at a CR conversion rate of 3% with about 5,000 exposures, okay? And with those exposures, we have a projected revenue of $685.13, okay, for this campaign. Okay, and for the last portion of this presentation, we want to go over the landing page conversions and strategy as far as our testing and our optimization plan. Okay, so for our landing page, we've decided to do multivariate testing as far as the elements on our page. And basically, we want to narrow down our page to 2 specific pages that we definitely like, okay, we want to go with. And then after that, we want to use the A and B testing method to decide which one of these pages is more effective. As far as the metrics we want to use to review these pages would basically be just a revenue formula over the course of about 6 months or to 12 months, like an evaluation period for both versions to see which one, produces more. I mean, basically. And I think this will help us figure out which page is more effective, and then that's the one we would like to go with as far as which one's more appealing to the masses or to, our consumers and, and people and things, and which one actually operates at a better level. Lastly, we have the main funnel navigation as well, just something I throw in, but it's just far as the logistics of, how we want our sales process to go pretty much. Okay, or the typical sales process. I mean, we know we have referrals and things like that sometimes, but that's just a little insight on that. Okay, and then we have our resources. The resources I use to put this presentation together is Bamboo HR, which is our website, similarweb.com, as well as Google Ads. All right, like I said, my name was Michael Gibson. Thanks for listening, and you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you.